Good morning, Feng Shui friends. This is Logan Asher with Feng Shui Design Concepts, and we are back here at my kitchen because I forgot to tell you about a few other things, and I wanted to offer a part two on improving your finances through your stove. So one of the things that I think I forgot to share is why it is that the stove is such a big part of the potential for abundance. And basically, what I can tell you is that it's based on the fact that, when you're able to cook food and provide for your family, it kind of shows up in this ability to kind of have food to cook, first off, have money to buy food. And so that's all kind of tied into prosperity and abundance. And so it kind of stands to reason that if that's the case, we're just going to assume that it is. And if that is the case, then coming to a stove that is constantly dirty, and has food all over it, and when I say that, I mean, you cook one time and you're going to have food all over your stove. I mean, it's just reality. So that's an important thing. Now, also, let's just say that you're going on along and then one day you realize that one of the burners just is broken. What does that kind of tie into? If this represents potential for income and one of these is broken or burned out or just broken or overly dirty, think about how that can kind of, how that can kind of seep into your life and your potential to earn income or to invest well or to make your finances grow. So whatever way or way you want to think about it, this is definitely something that I can tell you after over 20 years of experience that I have seen this be a very simple, easy way to improve your finances. So stay tuned. I do want to share a few other things, but my arm is starting to hurt and I needed to put this down for just a second. Okay, so one thing that I want to point out is that when you are cleaning your kitchen or and you're working around food, it is nice to have products that are natural and also that work well for you. I have used some different products over the years that work better than others, and Thieves Cleaner is one of the things that I really like. I just didn't have it in my last video because it was under the sink because I use it in the bathroom too. So one of the things I want to share with you also is that there are a couple of other little things you can do besides just keeping your stove clean. Using all the burners, that's a big important thing. Even if you just boil water, I think it is human nature to use the ones closest to us. We don't want to have to reach over stuff and potentially burn ourselves or have to stir something that's far away. So not using all the burners is another way of limiting yourself. One of the other things that I do is I keep the light on over the stove. Right now it looks weird that it's off, but I do leave it off at night a lot of times just because it burns through the light bulbs pretty quickly if you leave it on 24/7. But this is another way of just bringing awareness and energy to this area. And so I always suggest, if you can, leave the light on over the stove. And it's just like a passive way of keeping the energy active there. Okay, so let's talk about the mirrors that I have around here. These are just kind of like temporary mirrors because I found them and I wanted to put them to use. I did see some other really cool ones that are like on a stand, that you can put around. But let's talk about why we bother to have mirrors at all. Mirrors around the stove. If you can see, I've got a 4-burner stove. But when I have mirrors and I do my 3 secrets intention reinforcements, I have 8 burners. So 2 here, 2 there, 2 here, 2 there in the reflection. So we have a total of 8, which is just another way of bringing an additional level of potential abundance creation. So there's one last thing I want to share with you about all of this today, and that is the importance of 3 secrets reinforcements. So you may or may not know this or believe this, but your thoughts create your reality. So when you are wanting to bring more potential for income to come into your life in this way, your intention is while you're cleaning it, you're thinking, about whatever you're thinking, okay? But the thing is, the 3 secrets reinforcement is something that I learned from Professor Lin Yan in the BTB style of Feng Shui. And it is a mind, body, and speech secret. The mind secret is the thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. What do you want to create when you are doing this? Why are you doing this at all? Why are you placing mirrors behind? Your intention is you want to multiply your potential for income to receive from the universe. It doesn't even have to be money, just to receive. Abundance. Abundance can be money. It could be lots of friends. It could be whatever you want it to be. And so the mind, body, speech secrets are the thought. That's the first part. The body is a mudra, and the mudra we use is called the ousting mudra. And when I lived in Austin, this was super easy to teach because it's also like the Longhorns, right? So the Longhorns, hook 'em horns. So anyway, you're just that's your mudra. Mudra is a yoga pose for your hands. Very helpful in our world. And also finally is the mantra. The mantra we typically use in Feng Shui is called the 6 true words, and it's also called Om Mani Padme Om. So think about that. You're gonna apply that technique to the finished product, so once you're done, you can just do your intentions. Why are you doing this? What do you want to achieve by doing this? You're giving your mirrors a job, you're giving your burners a job, you're giving your lights a job. Have a great day, and let me know how it goes for you.